Alright, so I submitted that last run to Never Give Up. I'll be interested to see what they do to beat it. Now, for my own sanity, I should probably go back to random until I just get some ideas of like how to properly tackle this combo, but who needs sanity when you can just go insane? So let's keep hammering this out and just torturing myself. Sin of Darkness does get Scourge. I do remember, so I believe the way it works is Darkness and Shadow get Scourge, but the other one doesn't. I'll have to get the other one at some point. Failure, if to know for sure. Tell us to push us, Seraph the Temperament. Ice Tornado, Explosive, Guardian Amulet. So Incant didn't really work too well. I don't think I want to go into that. Therefore, Conduit is not going to be my game plan. I don't think so, at least. Just wish that you were guaranteed reform with Dregs are so bad because it's like the guaranteed reform of Exiled is so much preferable. So preferable. Much preferable. Much wow. Cuddlebeard can be so good. The Hell's Banners is always good, especially if frickin' Remnant and Dregs. I'd probably just do this. This would have been a nice one to look at here first. We're sad, but whatever. Shit. It's gonna be a real tough one to do. We play to win, though. We need a unit draft. These guys are the worst with Entombed Explosives. It's like... it's just no good. But that works. Let's do these here. That way they burn out by the time the fucker comes. Plus I get... since these never, ever spawn on the floor I start at. It's good to have the foresight there. At least I can do this since this guy's here to get that follow-up. Then we'll just do that. Okay. I'm actually going to do it here, I think. So I'm probably just Ice Storming here. Nothing else seems to make sense. Oh. Guess I could do that. That's actually a lot of damage out of those Dregs. Dregs best unit confirmed. Wow, I did not expect to take that on without taking damage. Crystallis has kind of let me down. It's almost in Ice Tornado territory, but I feel like Grat could still be good. Let's do Grat. Yet another no molded offering. It's crazy, there's only 8 commons. To just have game after game with no molded. Pretty fucking wild, pretty fucking awesome. Just take another tomb, I guess, I don't know. Well, never sad to have a shark. I'm sad that I don't have the frickin' Frostbite artifact. I mean, Titan Sentry's pretty good against Temperament. Put it on Endless. I would say Reform, but I'm just not even gonna bank on ever getting Reform ever offered ever again in my life. But Endless seems to always show up, oddly enough, so... gives us more outs at the Merchant of Steel, at least. Told you. Dude, just give me a fucking harvester. I haven't seen Sludge Boss in years. I think it's been 7 years since I've seen Sludge Boss. Even Wickless Baron. Well, I'm gonna need this to probably make it through the next ring. But I'm gonna have to like play her at the right time. That's what kind of fucking sucks. Either way, we got the... You know what? I didn't need to take that. I have Endless on this. That can alone take on the Ring 2 boss, usually. Oh well, I have the other one if I need it, I guess. Probably won't take this. This deck's too weak to be taking shards. We'll do that, though. At least we got double unit draft. That's pretty good. Already punished for taking this. Well, whatever. Let's do... Fuck it. Still put you up here. Eventually I'll leave space for the shark. Fucking weak. I'm saving this for this fight. Actually, I kind of want them to live now that I think about it, but this just kills them, right? Nice. I may just skip here. I don't know. I mean, I guess I can take like Crypt Builder maybe. I do have Hell's Banners. It makes it a little easier to play. So again, no molded. Yet another run with no molded. Holy fuck. I guess I could infuse Draft into Lady. But since I passed on Burnout Extension, you don't find Burnout Extension beyond Wax and Spike past this point. So it's just a big fucking shit show all around. I hate this combo. I fucking hate this combo more than any combo I've ever played in the game. Somehow I liked it in vanilla, but I feel like I just found molded a lot more often. Like, Tethys is pretty good if you're just molding it. Oh, this is so frustrating. I mean, the Draft Infusion is so good if you can actually bring goddamn units back. I guess I could find a Lady of the House. And then I can still make the draft thing work. I have no really other options. Like, I have to give myself some options here. And... I don't know. Now I finally get a Siren of the Sea offered, but it's like I've already kind of committed to not doing an incant deck at this point. I just don't see an incant deck working here. So I could take Siliphyte. I mean, I do have some heavy-hitting spells. Then I'm at 3 banner units. She has a fucking awful... she has an awful... whatever you call it. Infusion. What is the Lady of the House's infusion? Basically like a large stone that costs burnout instead of pip. I guess that's not horrible, but with the units, I guess that could be okay on Siliphyte. Draft is kind of wasted at that point, though. Maybe I get an early Wicked Blaze or something. I don't know. It's fucking weird. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do in this situation. Probably just lose, honestly. I don't think I have the brain power to get through shit like this. I'm starting to realize, like, I just don't really have the the ability to improvise like I used to. I just don't see any path to victory right now. Maybe I need to really just gamble. It seemed like that worked out for a lot of people. They're like, oh, I'll just gamble and hope X doesn't happen or X happens, and then it just works out. I probably do need to just commit to something like that at this point. Be like, okay, I'm gonna find reform. If I don't, I die. Do something like that. I mean, in that case, I'd probably rather have the draft on a Silliphite. Have her reforming a lot than scaling and sweeping. Fuck it, I'll take Silliphite. So, Stygian Banner is not really going to work for us. Hellvent. Probably also not really going to work for us. Let's get some magic upgrades. I've got spells and stuff. Check this first. Of course, no spell damage. Why would there be? -2. It either goes here or it goes here. I think I would do it here for now. I'd rather get this just bunch of damage. I just don't see any intrinsics making sense. Probably too early to do an infusion, but how many more temples do I have? I have a lot. Wow, there is so many temples on this run. 3, 5? That's like the... Wow, sometimes I just get 3. Guess I'm getting 5 this time. Not bad, I'll take it. So I got time to infuse. I don't have to do it now. Okay, we got 10. Let's put it here, I guess. Let's get that cheaper. I don't know, maybe I'm just removing that, who knows. Okay, I've got another 10. I think I do that here, or do I do it here? Let's do it here, that way they both just have some damage. I can put a big Divinity temple upgrade at some point later, but who knows, maybe I get like a... Okay. Do I want the AoE or the single target removal? I have a Titan's Grab. I have a Crit Builder. I have a Silliphite that may or may not actually work. Let's take the sword. That fucking tank row. I need an answer for it. Urchin Spines into that would be pretty good, but even just Silliphite into it would be pretty good. Alright, you go down there, that's a given. I guess we do this. Stack some spell damage, maybe hit her really big. I don't know what I'm doing with the whole... I think I do this. I'm pretty sure I just do that. No, I'll just do that. Oh shit, it's Pusher. I'm an idiot. GG. Like fucking GG. Definitely fucked that up massively. Here, let's save ourselves the damn. Not the. That's probably dumb. Whatever, fuck me. I'm not gonna. Okay, pull it together. Pull it together. Let's fucking win this still. Let's do this and then that. That's a pretty good hit. Bye bye, Tethys. We hardly knew you. You know what? Do I need that? I don't think so. I have 60 health. I can let these guys hit me. Or I could just wait for Tornado. If I leave all these around, that's gonna be... I have 150 damage that can go on to Talos. Let's try to just thin the deck out otherwise. I may as well do this. Let's see, 3, 3, still think it's like I could Hell's Banners here, but I'd have to sack this to do that. I'm almost guaranteed to get all 3 Entombed Explosives in Relentless here, right? So I should save these. Let's just do this. That hit okay. I'm just trading Pyre Health to try to beat this boss. So we got the 2 of these here. We might as well put them in the back so we get extra Frostbite ticking. And we'll do this. I may as well do this here too. Oh, that's actually a pretty good hit. There's the 3rd one, and we still have that. So there we go. We did it. Alright, recovered from our horrible mistake. Yeah, there's the gifts. That's one way to work it. I gotta think that's gotta be the way. Intent on Death. Just don't think that's really working for me. I feel like gifts is the way here. Unfortunately though, I'm a bit fucked up here because I already used up a slot on these. Like, the gifts play would be to do the Surge Stone plus Eternal Stone, which I could only really do on Tornado, and trust me, it's really hard to pull off on Tornado because it's fucking permafrosted. Because basically it would go to a 4 cost. I'd have to play it, and then, you know, actually draw it with gifts. Which gifts, by the way, also costs fucking 3. Granted, I do have Hell's Banners, but no reform, so... Oh, man. I gotta think gifts is good anyway. So this, I'll tell you what. Once this could be my Eternal Stone target. Gifts into Most Blessed Sword. I wasn't thinking about that, so I'm glad I didn't play that damn sword. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna, once that naturally you know what though? We'll say feature. Does the feature work if it's just a natural consume damage card? Well, we'll find out. If I die, I die. Fuck it. Action. I don't think I'd do any of this. You know what kind of sucks? I'm like not gonna infuse anything here, most likely. This kind of sucks. What do I do here? Draw or Ember? So, I need to... What the fuck? Oh, man. Not until after Arcus is the next Merchant of Magic. That is wild. Weird. Well, that sucks. That's discouraging. What the fuck do I do? I don't think I need Ember given I have Hell's Banners, even if the Hell's Banners does lose the gas at some point. I could always make another one of these units endless. Like, I'm hitting up a Merchant of Steel, it looks like. I don't think I'm going this route, even though there's a shitload of good shit over here. Pretty sure I need, like... If I can get endless on the Silliphite, that might not be the worst call, and then I infuse the draft into it. I'm trying to think if that makes any sense. I have to play it for 1 ember every turn. However, usually that's gaining me ember through Hell's Banners. I'd be doing however much damage. What is the multi-strikes? So it wouldn't be much damage, but it would be 2 stacks. It's basically an Urchin Spines every single turn. I mean, wouldn't you want Urchins in a deck like this? Wouldn't you want Urchin Spines consume, removed, and on holdover? Because that's essentially what I'm doing with that play if I put it on endless and give it the burnout with via, you know, draft. I lose the crazy relentless stacks, but in the context of Divinity, that doesn't matter. I don't gain those anyway. So I still get a decent amount of stacks. You know, on the flying bosses, I'm still hitting them here and there. And I still, you know, I go up the floor. At any rate, I'm pretty sure draw just makes the most sense. Pip is like the other consideration. We'll see if we find endless. That will inform our decision. Multi-strike. I have to imagine at any rate it goes here, even if I did do the endless thing. Well, it's a little premature to infuse draft in then, so I guess I could... Even infusing the Entombed Explosive into the Entombed Explosive is like not necessarily that high value right now. This kind of sucks. Well, I'm gonna do this anyway. I'd hold out for endless though. Who knows, maybe I just find a Wicked Blaze, or even a Sacred Wix. Wicked Blaze is still gonna be rough with Gifts of the Guard though. It's just a mess. It's just a fucking mess. Spell Chain. I could do that there. Because I'm trying to think. Immediately it does nothing for me, because I don't want to play it, obviously. But the only thing I'm looking to put on it is Eternal Stone. I don't know though, like, at the point I'm putting Eternal Stone on it, is Gifts even like adding that much value to it? I guess what it means is it allows me to be willy-nilly with the Gifts, and then eventually I just have something that doesn't go away and it's AoE. I think it's still fine. 10 in Piercing, I guess I could do that here. It's just so weird that I'm not infusing anything. I just don't really see the infusions here making any sense. I have so many infusion opportunities in the future that I might as well hold out on this. I don't know, does Spell Chain here make sense? I mean, if I Gifts into it and it has Eternal Stone, I would be getting a double play. I gotta imagine Spell Chain's good here. Let's do it, even though it's adding shards for no immediate benefit right now. I could add some health here. I don't know, it only lasts 3 turns and then it's out. It's probably not even worth the gold. So, I should probably do this. This would be decent. Sweep the whole floor with all that frostbite, sure. Well, this is the easiest troop, but the toughest boss of this ring. That Spikes is not going to be fun to deal with. Heaven Seal's potentially a fucking nightmare, but I don't think I have the luxury to not do something here, because this deck just doesn't have winning. I have a potential game plan to win, but right now it's just not there. We gotta leave the space for the thing. Is this worth an Ember Drain? Probably not. Damn, son. You're just not gonna give me the shark, huh? Well, fuck you too, game. Fuck you too. Yeah, at least they're dying. I don't need to really have Ember then. Whatever, let's just do this. Shitty thing is, I kind of need to... I had to play him to get Hell's Banners. But I don't want to play him. Because I want him down here for the Relentless rounds. How else am I going to win Relentless? 3 waves remaining. I will draw back into him. This bitch will be dead at some point here. Just really unfortunate draws. I mean, can't I just draw any other unit along with this shit so I can actually play my goddamn Tornado? I mean, this probably just wasn't worth it. I mean, it definitely wasn't worth it. My thinking was I gotta get these dregs out of the deck, but to like redraw into the Sentry. Well, fuck me. Let's just do this. Is there like any point to even... Whatever. I don't know. I don't care. Holy shit. Okay. Do this for the banners. We'll do this. Okay, we hit there. That's good. This motherfucker's living. That is not good. Let's see. I mean, if you're not gonna die, there's not much point in us breaking the spell thing. Alright. This would be fine to play, I think. But we should play... Save these for the boss, right? So we do this. That kills. That kills. Then I save this for the boss. We do draw back into Shark. That's pretty good. And it is like actively not in my interest to kill these necessarily. So let's just do this. I want to put the Shark back down here, so... And I don't want to get Ember Drained, so I guess I'm just doing this. The 50 damage I don't think is going to compare to the big hit that's about to come into this motherfucker. Whatever. I was going to like gifts for some greed, but whatever, let's just kill him. I guess I'll take this. Frenzied Swarm. Is that any good? Maybe. Well, this is an option. Not really. I mean, it's an option for Tethys. Let's put it that way. I give up flat AoE for that. I think I already have flat AoE. I think this is fine for Tethys. Now we got that. That's pretty good. I could get purges and then not much else. Might as well go this route then. There's the endless. Do I commit to it then? Let me see what I'm getting here first. Wish I checked the Divine Temple. Because if it's intrinsic, you'd love to get the rail spike, because I have this. I mean, I could even bank that I'm probably going to get intrinsic. I still have... I have this one that I haven't checked, but there's also these. That's 3 1 out of 3s. I think the odds are in my favor that I find it, but it's not like hugely in my favor. It's not going to be Spike the Stygian. I don't really see why that one would be beating out the others. My thinking with Wax and Spike is like... I could either just play it willy-nilly, that's okay. Eventually, with 4 Burnout, that's enough turns for me to find an Endless Tome to put on Tethys, and then I just have a bunch of extra damage on these, my whole floor. Shark is dying often, and if I'm committing to putting Endless on the Siliphyte, every now and then I'll just bring her back and I can actually extend her, and I'd actually want that. I'm kind of leaning toward the Wax and Spike for all of that, because even if I do Awoken's Rail Spike, a lot of the shit I draw into, I can't even play that turn. So I'm just like drawing into shit that I can't play that I have to then cycle back into. The nerf was bad for situations like this. I think it's Wax and Spike. This allows me to feel a little bit better about this weird commitment I'm about to make here. Alright, Draff. He's like, what? Commander, we have no reform. What are you doing? Somebody get this guy out of command. Worth the shards? I think given the gifts, it's probably not worth the shards. This might be worth it. This actually... Ooh. This turns one of these into a consume card. Then I have another potential Eternal Stone target, if I get lucky enough. I mean, it's also possible. I'm only hitting up 2 Merchants of Magic. It's possible I just never find Eternal Stone. It's, in fact, about a 1/4 chance that happens. Whatever. Let's just hold the shards for now. It's you know, the deck still does kind of have not necessarily much power. I should probably remove Lady of the House. I don't really think she's doing anything for me anymore. Either that or I can hold out, and actually it's not a bad infusion into Titan Sentry. I would get an extra 30 health, so I got to bring him back less, but should I need to bring him back, you know, there's 3 burnout. As far as like Relentless is concerned, there's a few fights the 3 burnout could be pretty bad though. Like, I'm trying to think. Obviously Divinity, if it goes down to Relentless, that could be pretty bad. That's about it though. I mean, all the bosses from here on out do so much damage that 3 burnout, I should be dying on health the same that I would have on burnout. I don't know, that's not that good of an infusion now that I'm talking it out. It'd be okay if I find, you know what I'd love to find is the artifact that just grants 3 burnout. That's probably what I would love to find. So, if I'm not making that infusion, shouldn't I just remove the Lady of the House so that I can find those other units? I feel like I'm just going to remove her then. Let's do it. Alright. Let's go. Just gotta get through this fight, then Arcus, then I can finally actually hit a Merchant of Magic. It's a tall order, though. Well, Spikes is pretty fucking bad here for us. It doesn't matter for anything other than Tethys, to be honest, but that's kind of a big part of my game plan. Sure wish I could intrinsic... I would intrinsic this Endless Tome. Then I could just take things like this so much more. But this is why I hate the sweep. Like, sweep is just abysmal on her now, because... I mean, it always was abysmal with this trial, so it's not like this changed anything, but... Just thinking about... I'm just thinking forward to, like, the end game. I'm like, there's so many spikes in my future, like... Maybe I should have just never even took the sweep here. Like, if I hadn't taken sweep here, I'd be getting double the frostbite, double the damage, and I could actually take this. I would survive the first strike, and then I could hopefully find this endless pack. Because I really want an artifact. Oh, yeah. I mean, can I fight all of this without her is the question. I mean, I'm still getting a sweeping... If I take the spikes, let's see, let's say if there's 3 units on the floor, I don't get my multi-strike. I think I just don't take this. The more I talk this out, there's just no way that the spikes is just the absolute worst situation here if possible. Yeah. So even the sweepers, like, kind of fuck the day up. I suppose I should do this. This, I could actually sap him, but I don't actually want to. I think I'm just gonna do this. This is a bit awkward. I guess, though, I have this, so... Ah, shit. Well, that didn't work out. Should have thought that through more. Now I'm just gonna give... Well, it doesn't matter too much, I guess. I could put this guy here. Does it even make sense, though? I would have, like, Ember Drain. What? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Maybe I just want her to die so I can get her back down here. This is probably a fight I could navigate a lot better if I just restarted, but still committing to it. Committing to my fuck-ups. Well, let's put you down here where you're supposed to be. This guy should have 2 spell weakness on him right now, but because I'm an idiot, he doesn't. I guess I could just do this instead of this. What am I drawing into here? I could just do this. And then this. I kind of want to let her die. Maybe not, maybe not, I don't know. I feel like she would be better off down here, though. Looks like she'll take care of this on her own. The whole dying thing, wow. I didn't plan that health out good. I feel like this is like a sign I should just retire. I mean, if all you do is just keep getting worse at the game, might be time, huh? It was fun while it lasted. So if I do this, I honestly want to hold that sword, I think. Who knows, I might need it. I think we're just gonna have to take this. Man, this is so bad. Even the wax and spike here is like just abysmal. I can't actually hit this guy. Oh, what a goddamn mess. Okay, let's just do this. I am just fucked here. Do I hold this, or do I just wait for a better spell? I mean, this doesn't even do that much damage. Okay, hopefully this is better. Holy shit, though. This is, like, not good at all. It's actually not in my benefit to do this. I want to stack more frostbite. Let's hope it discards this, I guess. Okay, well, we lucked out there. Holy shit. That was pretty lucky. I didn't think I was going to come out of that one. Well, there's an infusion I can make. I don't even know if it's that good. Because Silliphite comes back. Sentry kind of wants to keep dying and coming back-ish, kind of. Tethys would be the only thing that wants that armor, and it's not even that much armor. Maybe just Ice Storm. I mean, I am... Like, it would be a fine one to draw with gifts. It obviously sucks without the gifts damage. It's either that or skip. I mean, it's not better than a lot of the other stuff, so it's another spell that I have to, like, chunk through, because I have to thin the deck out to the point where just all the good stuff is getting drawn with gifts. I probably am going to have to skip this. Crushing Demise would never be bad. So our unit upgrades are pretty much taken care of. Artifact would be nice, but let's just do this. I'll do this. Ah, man. I don't know. Ginstone Totem? Obviously doesn't mean anything there. It would only mean anything with this Titan's Grat. I mean, this is obviously useless at this point. Refracting lenses could be an option. I mean, I'm actually pretty okay on Pyre health, but obviously if I do get my gifts plan going, that would be a... That's probably the best one here. Okay. This is like a weird hedge against gifts if I don't get Eternal Stone. Like, if I don't get Eternal Stone, how does this work? I'm trying to think what we're doing here. I think it's too random. I'm not going to be able to thin this deck out much. I skipped a vortex. I had to remove a banner unit with money. There's just never gonna be a thin deck. Anything I add doesn't really help. Arguably this one kinda does. I guess I could take this. It's probably never bad to take. Could Hellvent that. even though it's like not eternal stoned yet. I could Hellvent that, even though I could Hellvent this. This might not be the worst Hellvent. What to Hellvent? What to Hellvent? Could Hellvent that. Hellvent that. Seems kind of weak. I don't honestly see that. I guess this? I don't know. This would be a premature Hellvent if I do gifts. It's like if I don't have the Eternal Stone, my whole run honestly does really rest on hitting, like not low rolling a 1 out of 4 here, which is kind of shitty. In fact, and what you might even argue, I can't get through Ring 7 without rolling a 50-50 on that Merchant of Magic. And you might also argue that I don't have a game plan to beat Arcus right now. I think the reason I'm thinking Wax and Spike is if I could hit 2 rounds where I stack enough spell weakness during Relentless, or even outside of Relentless, well, he's gonna be stealth, so I can't do it outside of Relentless. But if I do, even if I can hit at least 1 with this Wax and Spike, where I'm stacking a good amount of spell weakness, that might be my only way to kill Arcus. So I think it is Wax and Spike. Just sucks, the fucking stealth, man. I guess 90 shards though, maybe the stealth won't be that much. It's still like the entire fight, Jesus. Oh, dazed, yay. Well, we'll put you down first since you're just gonna die anyway. I can deal with you having a turn of this. I do want you down here though. We can do this and this, and then I'll just do this, I guess. That thing dies naturally. Put you down, put you down. Why do you guys come in with Spell Shield? That is such horseshit. Guess I'll put you there. Okay, I'm gonna save these Wax and Spikes. I want them for the Relentless rounds. I should be able to do better than that. Let's break your spell shields. I'm gonna need to do that as well. I got a lot of shit I gotta do here. Whole hell of a lot of shit. Incant. Well, either way, you're going here. Let's do... Do I really have to use this up there? That is a lot of fucking damage. Well, I recycle it back in. It doesn't do as much. I'm only taking 7. Maybe I hold this. I don't know. I would like to have a plethora of stuff around to be able to blast Arcus with when the time comes. So, yeah. It's only a bit of damage. Plus, I'm going to gain some health back anyway. I got plenty of health as buffer. Let's see. That's fine there. You're actually dying. That's kind of amazing, actually. So, let's do this. Oh, I may break another spell shield here. I don't, but I guess at least I kill all these. No, I can break this. There we go. This is probably the best floor to silence, right? It's got 2 things it hits on. Okay, this is big. This is definitely should be good for us. Don't mind this. We don't know what gifts is going to draw at all here, but I have to imagine anything it draws is actually fine. You have all your spell shield, okay. I think we just wait on them. They can come back in at a later time. Actually, we can do this one. It does give this guy armor, though. Yeah, let's do this. I'll keep the other ones for some Arcus action, though. That is not the greatest. So, this is fine. What I'm going to do here, I'll do this once, just so you're in there. But what I'll do is this. No, we can just do this then. But I'll put you down, and then I don't put these in. Alright, so you're gonna go here. This is probably the turn we want to do this. I'm just gonna let that guy through. Let's stack a bunch of spell weakness then. Boom. That's how you do it. So Ice and Pyre, it's an awkward one. I said it before, I'll say it again. If you're not setting up top, it's much more awkward. Because if you're setting up top, that means most likely there's always going to be enemies coming up to the top. As long as you don't draw it in the first two waves. So you're always hitting something, usually something big, and you're getting an incant out of it. Because most likely, if you're setting up top with an incant setup. If you're not setting up top, if you're doing what I'm doing, waiting for like spell weakness and whatnot, it's kind of awkward to only be able to play this on the top, because there may or may not be a unit you want to use it on. So it's often just a dead weight. Which makes me not want to take it. I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take any of these. Have to imagine it's still draw. Pip would be an interesting one, because then if I do have Tethys on Endless, I can like put her in and stuff, but I don't really need her in all the time. I can still put her in, like if I don't have the Wax and Spike on the mid floor for that round, I just play the Silliphite top then, and let Tethys go mid behind the Shark. So what I'm trying to say is draw, baby. So we got our two. Oh shit, I almost fucking clicked that. Oh my god. We got the two here. So we go this route for sure. Get our useless health here. Let's see what we got here. Intrinsic, 30. Intrinsic on that tome is probably happening. Permafrost, what? I could... Do I have the money to be blowing on a permafrost here? On like a spike? I feel like spike wouldn't be a horrible one to permafrost. Yeah, let's permafrost one of them, since we're not really wanting to just play them willy-nilly necessarily. What else do I want to do here? I do want this costed down. Yes, oh my god. We did it, holy shit. The skill it takes to hit a 50-50, that's the skill I got apparently. That is the skill I got. Let's make this... No, let's do it to one of these. That way I don't have to like always draw them to get them out. I want this on holdover now, so I'm gonna leave a slot open there. Let's just get... I guess since we're gonna do intrinsic here, let's make it... Well, I have this, so that's not really needed. I gotta imagine I should play this in something, maybe just this. It's never really getting offered, but at a one cost, I guess it's not so bad. And I do, I think, want to do this. I don't need that. I'm at it right at 100 shards. I'm gonna just keep it there. Do I want the extra spell weakness or the extra frostbite? I think I've got enough spell weakness that this extra spell weakness is a bit redundant. I think I'd rather have the extra frostbite. And yeah, let's do this. I'm feeling a lot better about this. That probably means we're gonna die. Well, at least it's not the Penitent. Though I'll be honest, the Penitent might not be that bad here, because I can just wreck them. But, man, this deck still has a lot of shit in it. 34, that's... At least I have double draw. At least I thin it out once I start doing things. Man, I really want to take this mark. I just know that it... Well, I can heal a lot of that damage back. I may just let them literally hit me. If I play enough gifts, like this one goes to waste because I play it turn 1, but like, I have that, I have these, and then the gifts. I should get a reasonable amount of health back. If I can hit this additional 50-50 here on gifts, you could also argue I could just Hellvent it, and then I find it quicker. And then I don't have to rely on hitting a 50-50 here, because if I am hurt, I'd want to get the Pyramanes. The Vortex would be okay, but the Boons is whatever. If I don't hit on Holdover here, that's going to significantly hurt the deck. Because there's not really, like, I don't really want to double stack anything that much. I guess this double stack would be okay. But not really. 4 burnout, I'm not really surviving more than 4 turns, even with a 60 health shark, probably not. Like I could just Hellvent this gifts. Even better if I could -2 it and Hellvent it, though that doesn't matter that much even. If I just Hellvent it, that's essentially like a holdover, I'd say. I may actually be going Merchant of Steel then. At any rate, I think we take this. I think we want money for artifacts. But we definitely would want the money if we go Merchant of Magic route. I gotta imagine we still want to set up bot. See, this is why we got an intrinsic. I would love to get this hit in, though. Okay, I know I want to kill one of them if I can help it. Let's see, 10, 15 by 3, that's balanced. That's a balanced bit of damage there. So 45, 55, you hurt. Okay, one of these chump blocking is fine enough. So we'll leave the other space because we want to put Silliphite down. And I can actually kill another one of these this way. This is not bad. Check this out. Nice, I even got that. And then I just do that. This is not bad at all. Yeah, we take some damage. We'll heal it back. We'll heal it back. You go here. We got you endless. This kind of sucks though. But we can do this. We can do this. We want to play that every time we see it. Got a pretty good... Here, let's just do this. I don't want to replay every one of these units, so I'm fine just getting the hit in for a single spell weakness here. I can then do this. I could actually even just do this. Well, that doesn't really change anything. If I do this, it's fine actually. Let's just do this. Then I actually get the spell weakness, the proper amount of spell weakness applied. Now we got both these units. This is actually a great precursor to the Temperate. Wow, they're all dying still? That's fucking wild. I'm probably gonna have to do this. I could take 10 damage here, that's not the end of the world. I could also kill him, but I could do this. I just don't want to draw all 3 units again. I can do that to get it out of the deck. I can take 10 here, that's fine. I actually think I want to do... Nope, you know what? I want him dead. So there's this card. That's gonna kill that. Like, I want to play these, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Here, let's do this. I guess if it's living armor, I don't remember if it was living armor or not. I guess we're just sad if it was, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't. So this is fine. I'd rather just keep that in the deck, honestly, as a follow-up. I could draw into it with gifts and stuff. You get an extra one here. I think I would do that over these. I don't need all these entombed explosives, so it was definitely this guy. But that's fine, we're gonna do this. So this one's now into basically what we wanted. And then we can do this. So now we're getting a ton of this stuff. I'm gonna do this here and just... This one I actually don't want. Or this one actually. Just want the main one, but... I'll definitely be able to kill that. That's 13 spell weakness. Like, I wish I'd get a preview here. I won't risk it, so let's just do this. I can finally get this thing out of the deck too, and then we'll just do this. I could even... Well, I don't want to be Ember Drained. I was going to play the Wax and Spike there, but I don't want to be Ember Drained. There we go, 2,000 damage. That'll do it. Still think it's a skip. I mean, the Ice Storm, yeah, but 34 deck is too fat as it is. So now it's the moment of truth. Do I just Hellvent the gifts, or go for the nut draw of Holdover? I could thin out the deck a little bit. I don't think that's as good as just Hellventing the damn gifts. Here, let me go to the bathroom really quick, and I'll think about it in my time of meditation. Alright, let's go over what the upgrades could be on the Merchant Magic. You could get Eternal Stone. You could get Permafrost. You get Permafrost and another Wax and Spike. You could get Holdover. That's the one we want for Gifts of the Guard. You get Double Stack. that doesn't really hit on anything here that we would care about. So is permafrost that good? Like permafrosting an additional wax and spike? I'm gonna say no. Is another Eternal Stone good? It'd be there. I'm also gonna say no. So really just holdover is all we would want. So if I don't hit it, nothing. I say we do the Hell Vent. Let's check here. Frozen. Potentially worth it. Just for the tornadoes. It's potentially worth it. Probably worth it. Is there any unit upgrades I even have? Oh, just this shit. So I could keep myself at this amount of shards. The tombs are a bit awkward to get out though. I don't know if it's worth 25 shards if I do this. Like basically remove a tomb via that. Basically putting one into another one. I can't imagine that's that good, but I have such a fat deck. But we know what we're going to Hell Vent. Let me double check what everything here was again. So there's no -2, there's a +30. I don't even know if I want that. I think the gifts Hell Vented is my game. And we just hope we don't just immediately gifts into another gifts and just like lose it. That's actually not that bad of a play though, to be honest. I could just immediately get it's I just don't see that's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So the question is, how much does it cost I could just spend all my gold on removals now. It's also like an option that I'm not opposed to. The stewards are awkward to get out. The explosives are awkward to get out. They won't be awkward to get out in Divinity or even the Seraphite. I mean, he drops light wings in. Units are getting through. I think I'm actually fine to not remove much. Like, it's just the first pass through that I have to play these things out. But with Hell's Banners, it shouldn't be that hard. And a lot of them are zero costed anyway. 255 plus 60 is 305. 305 minus 590 is 2 something. It's enough to buy another artifact if I buy this and reroll. So is it really worth it just to get the reduction on these ice tornadoes? I honestly don't know that it is. I think I'm just going to skip. Votive Key. That is not worth it. That'll fuck us up 100% when we're trying to like get rid of shit. I don't even think the 40 health is good. Memorial Fund, that's a fun one to get at the end. Okay, we're going to get rid of stuff. So the question is, do I get rid of units or spells? I'm kind of inclined to get rid of these spears. Let's get rid of the spears. That just makes it quicker for me to get into my ideal gifts combo here. Which is going to basically be the frickin' sword. Well, that's it. We're gonna do this, let's do it. Sucks to be left over with 230 gold, but what are you gonna do? Alright, we start with the gifts, that's great. We'll do this. We'll do this. Alright. Silence this, sure. And, awkward amount of health. I would like to keep this actually as a finisher for you know who. You know what? Let's just chump block with most of this. That's fine. 45 health is fine. That should be enough to still clear the floor once I put this in. Okay, you didn't put anything down there. If I get a tomb, I'd love to be able to put it there. I guess we'll just go into Ember Drain here. It's fine. I'm gonna... Oh, how did you lose your spell shield already? Okay, my music went away. That's not a good timing. Let's restart it. There we go. Um, I mean, this probably needs to happen, it looks like. They're all still dying. Well, we're going to be drawing 3 of them next turn, it looks like. I would break a spell weakness if I did it there. Maybe I should just do it there. This, I don't know that I need this one. I mean, I only really need the one permafrosted one. I think I would just do this, get it out of the deck. Plus, I give them a little bit of damage. Even if they're not going to apply it that turn. Just, the only thing that sucks is this guy has no spell weakness on him. You're still endless, right? Okay. I always forget exactly how that works. So, I mean, this should be a fine turn, right? I should have played this before I put Tethys down. Then I could have actually followed up. So that's a slight mistake. I don't know that I want to redraw into the purged versions when they're not, like, doing actual damage. The gifts version of it I want to. I shouldn't have put the Silliphite down here. Well, I don't know. I guess I don't want the Tethys hitting is fine. We can just take this damage. I should be able to heal all that back eventually here. We play this every time we see it. Well, there's the gifts into the gifts that we were kind of worried about, but what are you going to do? That's fine. And then we'll just do this. Would be nice if this guy died, though, huh? I should have put it there in hindsight. Oh well. Let's do this again. The worst would be if I did that and then hit the other gifts, but it's actually fine doing it early now that I think about it, because you don't want to gifts into a gifts. Into a gifts. Gifts into the first gifts is fine. You don't want to gifts into the next gift. Let's see. So 50 health. I should do this then. I want to leave him with at least some health. I still don't want to play this. I want to keep building it up for a giant bomb. I could... Nah, I don't want to do that. Here, what if I do this? I mean... Yeah, should I just do it here? I guess so. And then... I kind of want... I would probably want this later too. Like, I don't know. Alright, we can get them out pretty cleanly there. 8-8. You could kill that guy. This is fine here, I think. What? Come on. Whatever. Well, this is gonna be a tough floor. You know what? I'll wreck them with this sword, though. It does suck that I'm not fucking drawing it with gifts, though. You know. Oh well. It is what it is. So, the way we do this is we start with this here. Is that even that good? I think so. And then you get us this ember back. We still want you in. And then it actually does 0. Okay, whatever. Let's do this then. Keep up with that game plan. This guy's never gonna die. I'm really worried that I'm gonna have to, like, blow this, because that's a lot of damage coming in. I don't know if I can survive that. Well, we'll see. $16, $10, $15. I could put the shark there. Well, I should be getting sword now, finally. I think I already have it once, actually. But we'll get it again here. How do I want to work this? I'm trying to think. I have to do this first. I can't, like, play this and then do the gifts. I'm just trying to hurt them as much as I can. I may have to do this just so they don't get the armor. And I just finally stopped drawing that. It's probably fine. Look at that. See how much damage that fucking shit did? Well, I need to play this. Fuck. The ordering here sucks. I'm gonna have to hold. It looks like this is just not gonna work. Well, I don't have to gifts here. I think this doesn't kill me. So 11, 12, 12. You're still dying. I should have put those stewards down. Fuck. Well, the wax and spike was a miss. I think I might wanna... Maybe I don't know. What do I do here? I think I gotta let them through because I gotta have this guy die, but I don't want to play that. So the question becomes: is this gonna be better for me? I think it is. I think I need to do this here. And I'll leave the other one. And actually, do I leave the other one? I should leave the other one now. Well, that actually was just fucking horrible. What a goddamn mess. Why, game? Why? 3 spell weakness? Come on. Fortunately, can't make that work. It's like I can't play that. I probably should have went for the holdover. Oh, too late now. Well, I said no reloads. I just want to see if there was... The gifts is such a finicky deck. I just want to... I am doing this one for practice at least. Like, I want to make sure there was a line here that I just wasn't fucking seeing. So fucking disappointed. Should I have been letting these stick around? Not this one at least, I don't think. Should I have been keeping this around? I don't know. Maybe not, I don't know. Then this gets played. This floor is actually fine. I don't want this to not die. Well, it's gonna die eventually. Should this be something that I hold? I don't think so. I believe I hold these though. This should actually just get played, actually, now that I think about it. And this should actually just get played too. Not there though. Let's do that. Frenzied Swarm, I don't think I want to be keeping that. I mean, maybe for the boss. It's just my reform pool here is kind of the issue. Well, these guys could definitely die here and there. I need to get them out of the deck. Them in the deck are getting drawn at horrible fucking times. That guy's definitely dead. This is probably the floor we can silence. Come to think of it, maybe I should have let that sword purge. I don't know, because it's like I have to clear the floor. It just sucks because this is not a good one to combo with gifts because I have to use all my Ember to play it. I guess this turn though I could have got away with it since I believe I had Tethys. Well, fuck me. Fuck me anyway. I'll let that one recycle. How about that? Let that one kill him. I should let this guy fully die here, so we can just do this. Save ourselves some pyre health. And if she's not dying, I should actually just do this now. No, might as well do it the other turn, right? Yeah, let's do that. You should be getting the most. So, which one is the purged one? Piercing, consume. Why is this one X minus 1? Piercing, spell chain, consume. Right, okay. I'm breaking 8 spell weakness here to do this, but I have to clear this floor out. Okay, we've cleared it. I'm gonna leave these in then. And then I'll do this. This is the thing I have to hit him with. Can I take them out? No, okay. Damn, I only got 4 in. think I got this though. So you. I think I just do this now. Let's do this, and then this finishes it. Well, I don't know what went so differently there. I should play these out to get the heal off them. Yeah, I don't know what went so differently this fight. I don't remember any massive differences other than I think I didn't play out one of the swords, just one of them, the spawned thing. But I don't know. That was weird. It just went so massively better than the other one. Well, obviously this run doesn't count, but at least I knew the game plan was somewhat sound. We want him to die this turn. So let's give them enough damage for that to happen. Let's do this. I'm gonna hold that, I think. Get that out of there. I could just do this. If I'm gonna do that, I might as well do this. If he doesn't have to die, it's probably fine. This is probably fine to leave then. Let's do that. Alright, we do that, we do this. This is probably not going to hit anything. Right. If they're dying, maybe I don't do this. I think that's fine. Let's get you out of here. Get that consumed. Do that for some reason. They're not much to worry about. These guys down here are probably who I want to silence. Let's see what this does first. So I'm never going to have a free shot until the very end. But that might be worth holding on to for that. I may need it for the mini-boss. I think at any rate I'm not going to play it here. That's crazy. They're just all dying from spikes. Well, not much I can do about that. The health that the shark ends on here is not great. Oh, I didn't apply any spell weakness. That floor is gonna potentially kill me. But I can't, like, not do this. Oh man, that trample's just fucking brutal. I think I softened that floor up enough that hopefully it doesn't kill me. But now I'm going to have to pivot to mid-floor because I have no spell weakness on this guy. It's either that or I get lucky with the Crushing Demise. I guess I could pivot. How do I pivot this? This trample is just brutal. Usually this is a guy I want to see. Of course, the one time I don't want to see him, he comes. Would have much rather seen the other one. Without that trample, we would have hit him. It's possible Tethys is just out of the game plan right now, because I could do this and then I have a shot here. I guess I could get 16, 16, 25, 25, 11. Yeah, this is just not happening. I can block 3 here. But maybe I could do something here. Okay, I do at least get some spell weakness here. If I can clear some of these floors out, maybe I could get an okay hit in there that might be decent. sucks that I've lost all the power of this Silliphite now, and this guy of course has 2 fucking health. Well, I'll be able to still play this, but he's only got... It's not going to be enough. Let's do this. We also can't make use of Hell's Banners here. This is not the greatest. 40. That really is too bad. It's looking like a reload. It's in the cards here. I can't play this also and play the Frenzied Swarm. Well, is there any way to do this? Well, at least it's a learning experience. X cost, not the greatest to use with the gifts plan. Given the route I went, it was my only shot though, other than Ice Tornado. Let's say hit all 3 into there. That's still not enough. Like, but I can't like kill this guy. Let's see what this does. It does the worst thing possible. Actually, I guess the worst thing possible would have been it went into there, but what are you gonna do? There's really no line here, right? Like, that does not nearly enough. Well, let me just see. Yeah. Fuck that. So much for... I kept it right at 100 too, and it's just still so brutal. Still don't know what to do though. I guess I do just let this guy die this turn. He needs to come in with full health. Do that. Here, let's do this. I don't need this. I don't know why I did that. Either way, I'll do this and I'll let that come back. They'll all die naturally. Okay. Interesting. Man, Ice. This is like a great example of why Ice Storm is so bad now. I mean, let's be real. It's so bad. It's so bad. This, I guess, will never really do much for me. I should probably just burn it out, to be quite honest. Oh, this is where I'm getting screwed, actually. Okay, so let's do this. I need to play this. Fuck it, let's just play this. I need him at 60 health here. We can do a little bit of damage here. This is probably better. I need to like clear this guy out. This story up here is a whole different story. That actually would have been a good time to do. Let's see. Gets him pretty close. I think I wait though. Like, I think I just do that. So let's do this. That. We can put these up here. This is a fucking problem though. That hurts. Alright, that's beautiful to see. I think I'm... There's no way I can take those guys out. They died of frostbite, so do I blow this here? I'm pretty much giving up on being able to kill Divinity, though, if I do that. Well, we'll find out some way to do this. Become apparent at some point here. 0 plus 20. Very interesting hits. Very interesting hits indeed. Yeah, this is not good for the next mini-boss, I can tell you that. Not good for that, so... I gotta keep this. Let's just do this. I'm trying to prepare for this next mini-boss. I need... Oh, right. Oh, right, Sweeper. Why wouldn't it be? Why the fuck would it not be? How many ways from Sunday you wanna fuck me, game? Gifts into gifts becomes a little risky here, but this is good. I didn't want to consume it, but it is kind of what I need here. That should save me a bit. Okay, we didn't hit the other gifts. That's really good, actually. So this guy can just have his way. Does this take... Oh, wow, that actually... Wow. Okay, okay, I can break some spell shield now. Okay. I see it. I see it. This is not bad. I break one. That's not great. I should get this out of the deck, right? Like, what is it ever gonna do me? Nothing really. I should let that cycle back in. So, this guy just needs to get dealt with. That's... You... What is the card I'm drawing right now? Okay. Oops, that was dumb. That kills everything. So now I got a free shot here. This is fine. This is fine. Right. So, we go you. Gifts never draws anything anymore. That's the unfortunate thing. If this wasn't an X cost, I could play whatever this is at 0. That's the great thing is with gifts, you would do that, but now you don't, obviously. Does that get him down enough for me to... How did you get in... Oh, right, because you're a fucking sweeper. You have no spell weakness on you, because that's balanced and shit. Okay. Oh, man. My whole game plan kind of relies on this thing. I have to survive, let's see, 8 times 4. What is 8 times 4? This is what I have to do, unfortunately. Which completely is the only way I can kill Divinity. Because I get a free shot this next turn. The only actual... And plus, he's not dying, so I don't get my extra ember. What a shit show. Let me try and think. Is there any way I do this? Like, what about that? Alright, we're gonna do... I need this. I'm not gonna give up on that. I just have to see if I survive this. I don't think I do. I'm pretty sure I need like 200 some health. Oh shit, I survived it. But you have 5 health. Why? Why? That sucks. Well, you gotta admit it was a valiant fucking effort. Had this had full health, would I have had it? Who knows, who cares? I had to restart on Seraph anyway, so it's not like this run was legit. I'll tell you what, I did my damnedest. Whatever. Yet another one I came up short on in this combo. Maybe I'll just never win this combo. This could be the good way to stop my obsession with this game. Maybe I'll move on to something else, I don't know. Like, if I could just go over and over can't win this combo without reloading, I don't have any business really playing this game. Well, at least I got a spell weakness application record. If I had just left an upgrade slot open on like, well, I don't know. I don't know how I win that one. But I already submitted one for the Never Give Up, so I'm not gonna bother. This one was my closest one yet with this combo, but whatever. MVP goes... does it really go to anything? I don't know. Nothing really stood out. I mean, the sword was pretty good, but it also just... I couldn't replay it with guards like you want to do. Like, you wanna play your thing, play gifts again, redraw into it, play it. Then you're just always clearing stuff out, and then you're getting more and more damage. Oh well, whatever. Till next time, if there is a next time. Peace.